Hey guys, if you want to make these stems, this brush and this forest paper cutout, then this video has complete step-by-step tutorial. The canvas I am using for all the drawings in this video will be on square canvas, DPI 132 and maximum layers of 124. Next step I follow to ease my final painting is to make the stems and brushes prior. I am making the outline of deer, which would be the only part requiring drawing skills. I have speeded it up. You can download the stamp made by me from the link given in description from Gumroad at zero cost. Once the outline is made, fill the entire drawn part with black ink. I am reshaping my deer using monoline eraser. Making one perfect steps decreases the efforts entirely for next time. I'm gonna make the shapes of stems I want to use in my painting one by one. You can draw any animal you want for your forest. The steps after making the shape will remain same for all the stems. Once the entire drawing is filled black, I am adding one more layer and filling that with white color. I am pulling that layer down below the main layer and merging them together. And now this is ready to be used to make the stamp. I am copying the layer to use it for the brush. I am using the brush which I made earlier. You can duplicate a brush multiple times and paste the shapes to make different stamps. So I pasted the shape by going in shape section, then edit and import by pasting. Make sure that the shape is white here. If not, tap using 2 fingers to reverse and it's done. You can rename the brush by going in about settings of brush. About the brush I used here, you can get these brushes as well from Gumroad for free, or I have already posted a video of making this using only free monoline brush. You must watch to understand the settings of brush to make a stamp. Similarly, you can make other shapes. I followed the same steps and prepared these brushes for the painting. Now again we'll take the square canvas and start making different layers of our painting. On the first layer we are going to add bushes, trees, leaves, etc. around the boundaries of the canvas. Similarly, we'll be adding shapes on the different layers. We just have to keep in mind that the bottommost layer will have the bushes, trees of the smallest size, and it will range from small to larger size from bottom to the topmost layer. So I'm adding the tree on the right side such that it covers the entire right side of the canvas. Now we have to cover the sides of the canvas with leaves on the upper side, grasses on the lower side, and on the both right and left sides we have to put trees. The topmost layer is ready. I will merge all the layers together to make my topmost layer. I am now adding one more layer which will become the bottommost layer. So I pulled it below the first layer. The rest of the layers has to be added in between these two. I want to have my bottommost layer to be the darkest, so I'm filling it with the dark green. And the topmost layer, say layer 1 of paper white color, so I'm making it white as of now. To make the next layer just below the top layer, say layer 2, I am choosing the light green layer. Again, we have to fill boundaries using different steps. Remember to pull down this layer below the layer 1. To not make all the layer look same, either you can make different stamps for the layers or follow what I am doing. I am adding stamps of trees such that the stamp of tree I added on the right using its left half on the first layer, I am now adding it to left side using its right half. Also, you can change sizes or do little distorting or wrapping or using brushes to add some more leaves to make it look different. Here we'll make the layers one by one, keeping the same thing in mind that the bottommost layer should have the things smaller and darker. I'm also using brush here to fill the gaps and to give the illusion of much real paper cutting. Now is the time to add deer, which I'll be doing on layer 2, so I will take the same color as that of the layer 2. As our layers are ready, so now we have to make the thickness of layer as white and the shadow of layers as black. So we'll be duplicating each layer into two. Each bottom layer has to be used for making the shadow and thickness. So first we will add the thickness of the layers as white. So we'll duplicate each one by one and fill that layer with white by selecting the layer. Once the white layer is ready, we will select the arrow on the top left bar, and in that we'll choose the option uniform, and by tapping on the screen towards the upper side we will move the layer upwards. That will give the illusion that we are looking from the above and we are able to see the edges of the paper. We will follow the same procedures for all the layers. Tapping twice didn't work well with me because I was also charging my iPad and that time pencil doesn't work properly. So the main aim was to adjust white layer such that it comes out as only a thin layer just above the colored layer. If you noticed any glitch with the Apple Pencil and you know any hack how to solve the problem, then please comment down. I forgot to add the white layer for the topmost layer, but it has to be added. I did it at the end. Please make the white layer for the topmost layer here only. I will also suggest you to make the group in the beginning and name it as layer 1, 2, 3, 4. And so I'll just recall what we have to do. We have to add white layer and black layer below the main layer for all the 4 layers. Here I am now adding the black layer by following the same procedure of duplicating it, selecting it, and then filling it with black color. So after filling it with black color, we have to select the second option of the left bar and then selecting the Gaussian blur and increasing it to 15 to 20%. Now we'll follow this procedure for rest of the layers. As we started getting closer to finish our paper cutout, it started looking weird. Now I'll be adding paper-like texture brush to create the illusion of real paper. And to do that, turn on the alpha lock for all the main layers. I'm making a bundle of all the stamps and brush together, which I'm sharing in the link given in the description. Do not forget to download it. And to know how I did make all the brushes and the stems from the scratch using only monoline brush, there is a video in my playlist of brush which you can watch. To understand how I made paper-like texture brush, I'll be adding a video, so do not forget to turn on the notification. And in the end of this video, I'm also sharing you the key tip to make various brushes. For each layer, while adding the texture of paper, take a little darker shade of that color for that layer and apply it all over the main layer. I'm speeding it up here as the process is same. Do not forget to add texture to the bottommost layer. I hope you also have finished your forest paper cutout. Use hashtag forest paper cutout to let me see. This was the step which I forgot to do in the beginning. Meanwhile, I would like to thank all of you to watch till here and to tell you the key tip of the day, which is to use the library coming free with the Procreate, which you can see while importing a texture. You'll get the option of library having numerous shapes and textures. To create paper texture brush, you have to duplicate the soft air brush and add the texture of paper from the library. Thank you.